Hello boys of class 6. Welcome you to the online class of science. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty. Last day we have started the chapter called Origin and Formation of Earth. We have seen how Earth has created, star has created. Now let us know how Earth's surface and the three part of Earth has been created in today's session. Okay boys, so let's start today's session. After the creation of Earth, it was too hot, as we have found from Grigor's explosion. Then it has been formed because of little bit cool down, and then this formation of Earth was found. Then gradually it became cool and three portions were formed. So when Earth was too hot, then there was nothing, but after gradually the heat was off and there were three portions formed, and these three portions formed in base of three substances: light substance, bit heavier substance, and more heavier substance. Light substance that remains on the top position, they are gaseous substance, and they formed the extreme outer portion, and this portion is known as atmosphere. Then bit heavier substance form the Earth's surface, and more heavier substance form by combining together inner portion of Earth. Now in this portion we will learn how atmosphere has been formed. The portion which covers and surrounds the Earth is called the atmosphere. It is formed with light substances or gas. Two gas is responsible of forming this atmosphere, and they are nitrogen and oxygen, which is very useful and beneficiary for us. Except these gases, there are some more gases in this atmosphere. They are water vapor, dust particles, argon, carbon dioxide, and some more gases in the atmosphere. For gravitational force, Earth attracts all the things towards its center, we know that, and these gases are also attracted by this Earth surface. That's why the layer which is very near to Earth's surface is denser, and upper it becomes less dense and thinner. Okay, for this reason atmosphere near to the Earth's surface is dense. Now there are few layers in this atmosphere. From Earth's surface to 11 kilometer, it is known as troposphere, which mainly contain gas and cloud. That means cloud remains in troposphere. After this layer, up to 50 kilometer from Earth's surface, there is stratosphere, whose main material or substance is ozone gas, and this layer is named also as ozone layer. This ozone is very beneficiary for us because it protects us from the injurious light or ray from sun. Actually it stops to come the ultraviolet ray, which is very harmful for living beings. So this was the formation of atmosphere. Now that was the first or upper portion of Earth's surface, Earth. Now let us know the mid portion of Earth, that is Earth's surface. So we will now know how Earth's surface and water resources are formed. The bit heavier than gaseous material formed the Earth's surface. Above the Earth's surface there is atmosphere, and below it is center or interior portion of Earth. Earth's surface covers by soft soil everywhere. Somewhere it should be hard rocks and somewhere it is water. Basically, 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water and 1/4 is land. We know it that 70% of our Earth is water and 30% is land. So, if we check that in map, we also see that everywhere there is water and there are some portions land on the water. In this water portion there are a lot of seas, oceans, which covers the most places of Earth. Besides this, water sources are like lakes, swamps, rivers, canals are also available in the Earth. There are 5 oceans exist in the Earth. They are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, North Ocean and South Ocean. Our Bay of Bengal is part of an ocean, that is Indian Ocean. Basically, rain water and ice melted water from hills and mountains together fall on the seas by flowing through the river. This ice melt water of hills and mountains together with rainwater creates these rivers. This river flows above the earth's surface and becomes wider when more rainwater is added to it. Basically, from hills and mountains, this ice melt water and rainwater flow makes river, and when it comes to downwards and add with more rainwater, it becomes more wider river. Because of the zone, that is South Asian zone, here the Nepal, Bhutan, India and Bangladesh, they contain excessive rainfall, and there is Himalaya ranges which are responsible for creating rivers in this region. So that was the formation of Earth's surface and creation of rivers. Now let us know the next portion of Earth, that is center or inner portion. The most heaviest materials that remain after formation of atmosphere and Earth's surface form the inner portion of Earth by combining together. Inner layer of Earth has 3 portions, namely lithosphere, mantle zone and centrosphere or core. Below Earth surface, the solid layer is covering with the inner portion and extends up to 100 km below the Earth's surface, is known as lithosphere. After lithosphere there is mantle zone, and lastly surrounding by the center is centrosphere. After formation of Earth, gradually by heat of the exterior portions created and the earth crust become cool, but the centrosphere and mantle zone is still hot as they can't emit their heat because extreme upper surface is cool already. That means extreme upper surface is the lithosphere, which is already cool. That's why the inner portion like mantle zone and centrosphere can't emit their heat, because their heat is not passing through the lithosphere to the atmosphere. The spherical layer of about 3500 km radius from the Earth's center is centrosphere. Here basically nickel, iron, lead and metal type, all other metal are melt from, and they are in solid form in the outer surface. They are in the melt form in centrosphere because there they are in heated condition. In between lithosphere and centrosphere it is mantle zone, whose most part is solid but some portion is at semi-solid or half melted state. That means that is not solid or not full liquid form or melt form. In that state most of the materials remain there. During volcanic eruption we see that lava springs out from inner portion, and that is actually coming from this mantle zone. So boys, this is about internal formation of earth. In the next lesson or next session we will do some more topics from this chapter. After you go through these lessons, if there is any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay boys, bye for today.